Danny CT Hezzy, welcome back to the show.
Hey guys, thank you so much again. Really appreciate you guys having me back on.
Danny, you are playing from home. How are you feeling today?
Feeling confident, but also respecting my opponent, not overly confident. This is one of the greats. This is one of the great Play Now Online players, and I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
All right, let's get into it. It's the Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat. She has a coin. You're gonna flip it into my hand so
I do. Okay, let's try this.
Let's meet your Los Angeles Sparks. At point, number 0, June 7th.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Dallas Wings as they play against the Los Angeles Sparks. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. And for the teams that haven't quite met expectations, is this the point of the season where you start thinking about making trades, or do you wait a little bit longer?
I mean, I've always believed that if you have the ability to improve your team, then you absolutely should, even if that means shaking up the locker room a little.
Yeah, I know a lot of coaches that would prefer to work through it with the players they have, but the front offices are typically a little more antsy to make a move.
5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. That's good, and it's Charlie Collier with the assist.
Nice decision from Collier, finding the wide-open teammate.
Down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
To the paint. It's stolen by Griner. Here's Egbo. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Well, what you're seeing right now is Sims' playmaking ability on full display. She sees things that other players don't.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Just tremendous intensity going downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game. Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
That's tipped. Cooper. Back to Sims. Pass to Egbo. Now here's Griner. Gotta see Sims for 3. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2. And that's a foul called on Odyssey Sims. That's her first foul.
Team's first team foul.
Dallas on D. Outside Atkins. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, for an accurate shooter like Atkins, the mid-range can look effortless, but that's just because she's that good at shooting the ball.
And it's good. 2 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passer.
Here's Atkins. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
The level of creativity Atkins shows sometimes is flat out special. Love to see her get tricky with it.
Pass to Sims. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone. Well, you just can't give her that kind of position in the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Here's Cooper. And there are the Wings with another bucket.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
And the Sparks call time here.
Well, this Los Angeles team, they have an identity. There's an allure to the Sparks. They always play a fun style of basketball, and they always have a superstar.
Here's Jones. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it keeps resulting in points.
Extremely positive. I mean, that's a very nice lead to have this early in the ball game.
They've come out on fire out of the gates.
Wings foul. Christy Wallace. First personal foul, teams first. Second team foul.
Here's Anderson. Guarded by Jones. And that's a nice shot by Anderson.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tip for the layup.
Here's Jones. And good.
Alexis
Coming
Jones.
off the assist by Lauren Cox.
And you can't help but really pick on their defense. They're completely in disarray.
Everything's coming much too easily. I mean, you've got to take something away.
Now here's Atkins. Pass to McGee Stafford.
The energy Cox has on D is incredible. Of course, it helps being 6'4", but when you talk about rejecting shots, you also need the edge Cox possesses. Well, they couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly. Nice touch near the hoop.
And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Wings, up 11. Stay with us as we get set to bring you...
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together.
And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And the Wings have been really rolling along here, haven't they?
I mean, what is this, practice? Is it shoot-around? It's just been a shooting drill so far for them.
We're talking about practice? I mean, yeah, they haven't met up a whole lot of resistance on the offensive end.
Brown, McCowan defending, Reiner, and she drops in the layup off glass.
Sometimes you look at Brittany Griner and you think she is an unstoppable force. A little bump, it doesn't do anything to stop her. She's so locked in on scoring.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
Now Sims, 8 points for her. Pass to Griner. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Here's Atkins. Another one falls for the Sparks.
A major height disadvantage, but no fear. She's still got it up and over her defender.
Don't worry about that player, no matter what the matchup is. Not easy to intimidate.
Offensive rebound. Here's Brown. Right through the D for the layup.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
And the basket by Collier.
She didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly. The first overall pick of the 2022 draft back in April of 2022. Ryan Howard hit the ground running. During her first week, Howard was the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
The Sparks call timeout. And with Ryan Howard, she had no trouble adjusting to the lead.
Yeah, I think Howard's size really helps her out because she's 6'2", playing at the guard spot, and she's a tremendous athlete. Plus, you look at her three-point shots, it has really translated from the college level.
Here's Sutton. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here. Pass to Collier. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
We know Collier has range, but Charlie is at her best when she operates down low, close in.
2 minutes remaining.
To the middle.
2 minutes.
Odyssey Sims for three. Here's Griner. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort.
They've really turned on the intensity, tracking down those caroms and stacking up second chance buckets.
And those hustle points are just another reason they're out in front.
Brown, McCowan defending. Pass to Cooper. And now Egbo. It's stolen by Charlie Collier.
Wings foul.
So both teams changing it up
First
here.
personal foul, teams first. First team foul.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Out of bounds, it'll go to the wings.
Where was she going with that pass? I have no clue. That's awful. That's just giving it away.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Smith. Now here's Jones. She's got 5. Wallace. Good. And the assist goes to Melissa Smith.
Well, you pay so much attention to Smith. You can see why that's a huge plus for this team. It can open up things for others.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Cox. Here's Cooper. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
A great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the bucket just as soon as that ball was going the other way.
And that's good. Helena Mosqueda-Lewis for 3.
She can be forgotten in their offense sometimes, but the D, you got to keep an eye on her still.
Here's Wallace. And again, it's Dallas converting.
Got to play tougher. That was too soft on her, that close to the rim. That's foul number 2 on her. It might not warrant sitting her just yet, but another one before halftime, it definitely would warrant that.
First trip to the line for her here.
Well, there are so many things that players like to do to unwind. But what if I told you that Ryan Howard loves to draw and that painting cartoon characters is her favorite?
Jones. And she drops it in from the low post.
The defender a little hesitant to get in her way as she burst to the hoop. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Pass to Anderson. Howard. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Few players make interior scoring look as effortless as Ryan Howard does. She has got just such a fluid offensive game.
Wallace. Shot is good.
3 points.
Here's McGee Stafford. That's in, coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
That's some good awareness from Howard right there. He is excellent.
And the first.
Your Los Angeles team. 31. The Dallas Wings. 45.
All right, fans, let's give some applause.
And as we begin the second half, the first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. You look at Sims, she's been playing really well.
What a first half it was for her, well surpassing her average point totals up to this stage.
Yeah, she's on pace for a monster game. They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside. The versatility of Sims is what stands out the most. She's a fantastic guard, and it's a reason why she's such an important player for this team.
Chalk up 2 right there.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Sims. And the foul called on Griner. That is her first foul of the game.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Outside Howard. Harley Collier, high post. Another one falls for the Sparks.
A capable distributor, Atkins is able to see the big picture within the game.
Here's Egbo. Guarded by Howard. Back to Griner. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
3 for 3. That's the way to start the second half.
And no lack of aggression on that move. And that's good enough for the 2K drive.
A little icing on the cake right there.
The ball goes to Dallas.
Anyways, putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Sims. Here's Cooper. The three-pointer, no good.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. Very good start to the half.
Yep, that goes.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
4 of 5 to start the half, coming out strong.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And that's a foul called on Odyssey Sims. That's foul number 2 for her. And one of the biggest challenges of the WNBA season has to be the schedule.
Yeah, the travel is just so daunting. You're zigzagging all around the country, and that can certainly take its toll on you.
And with just 12 teams in the league, the talent level is so high, there are no easy nights. The regular season is a grind.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final now. Pass to Brown. Egbo guarded by Howard. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Reiner, good.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Here's Sutton. She's covered by Sims. And there it is.
Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Great team basketball.
Well, at 6'7", Tiara McCowan certainly makes the most of her frame. In each of her first 3 years in the league, McCowan led the league in offensive rebounds.
It's so nice to have somebody who can take charge, take the offense like she has.
Well, they got to be feeling good about having the ball in her hands right now. I mean, she's just making play after play.
And the Sparks call time here. And McCowan grabbing those offensive boards. What a luxury that is, really, for any team.
So when you have someone like McCowan, you can turn misses into makes. Get those bonus second chance points. Just the threat of McCowan on the O boards, it also collapses the D, and that opens up things for others.
To the inside. Mosqueda Lewis. That drops and it comes off an assist from Ariel Atkins.
Another good pass. Impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
Count that bucket.
Well, Cox might have a nice outside stroke. She might hit threes, but this is where she's home. Banging inside.
It's stolen by Lauren Cox. Wallace. Shot is good.
As soon as that steal was made, there was nothing they could really do to stop the break.
And that's why turnovers will kill you. It gives your coach a headache and puts you at such a disadvantage defending.
And that's what every team wants, easy points.
And that's a nice shot by Anderson.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
Here's Smith. Good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, this made me hungry. But that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside.
Great ball movement from Ariel Atkins, showing a willingness to get her teammates involved.
Sims, defended by Atkins. Here's Jones. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
For 3.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Poked loose and stolen by Sims. Off the mark. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
47.
It's the Wings just dominating this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right.
Well, I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
And with the accuracy to go along with that vision, she put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That is how you orchestrate.
Wings foul.
And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. And a growing trend amongst current WNBA players being on TV analyzing college and NBA games.
Chineye Gumike, really one of the best on the air, one of the best analysts in the NBA, period. We've also seen Candace Parker do her thing on TV.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love watching Candace talk hoops. It's a great off-season job for stars in the WNBA because the schedules make it work. And obviously, they know ball better than anyone.
The number 1 pick of the 2021 draft, there is a lot of hype around Charlie Collier, and there's a lot to like. An incredible talent.
So it's Dallas now. Pass to Cooper. Brown with it. And it's good for 2.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety. They're really struggling with fouls. It's still early, but one more foul, and they're over the limit already.
And here's Sutton. Guarded by Jones. Right side, Howard. That drops, and it comes off an assist. Ariel Atkins.
And you're seeing the creativity of Howard right there. She's able to generate a lot of looks with her handles.
And it's the Wings ball. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Jones. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Sutton. From down in the low post, it goes.
Fantastic dish from McCowan. Easy hoop for the team. Love it when a center can move the ball.
And yep, it's good. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this 4th quarter.
Wings foul. Taya Cooper.
The Sparks call timeout.
Yeah, I think the head coach saw too many easy buckets coming from inside. Wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside and that they have been, they're in big trouble, too.
And they've got to change something up. Let's see what they do.
McCowan with the ball. Brown's there. Pass to Collier. Tries yet again. Brown grabs the board.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Jones outside. Here's Egbo. Guarded by Howard. Here's Brown. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
McCowan.
2 minutes.
And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
But he got to her just enough on that shot to throw her off.
Howard, that's good.
Yeah, I think Howard was the right option there on the fast break because she is a gifted scorer who is no stranger to strong finishes.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And they're getting that lead way up there right now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
Pass to Egbo. Cooper. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Here's Brown. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, not only does a 6'9" height help Griner get the rebound, once she secures it, she's so close to the hoop, those second effort points come easy.
Outside Atkins. Now Sutton. Hey, and if you want to watch a WNBA game, as long as you have a smartphone, you're in luck.
The league has done a great job with streaming because you can pretty much catch a WNBA game anywhere. With so many different ways to watch, they are connecting with the younger audience.
Yeah, but also putting games on network TV, drawing huge numbers. A combination of the two has increased the fan base, and we are all for that.
And here's Richards. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Wow. I mean, did she ever sell that pump fake well? Worked to absolute perfection.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauren Cox. That's her first foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and they'll go to the line.
Los Angeles Sparks.
She hits both from the stripe. And it's the Wings ball. Pass to Carrington. Richards. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Richards.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit. It's just to finish this one off.
Collier with it, all alone, buries the jump shot.
Supremely confident in her shot. Collier is a rare center who can stroke it with ease.
And here's the fast break. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Richards. Basket is good. The assist by Lauren Cox.
The passing skills of Cox are special. For a player at her position, with her size, she moves the ball so well.
Now Gemelos. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
And so it's Dallas easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking. To feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
There we go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. That Michael Porter Jr. swoosh.
I think we gave Danny extra motivation rooting against him.
Looking like game one already. Do you miss this guy on your team?
Every time I see him, everywhere I go, I see his face.
Body him up. Really?
Ooh.
And now, your Seattle starting five. Starting at center, number 1, Brianna Turner. At the shooting guard position, number 24, Arike Akubenwale. At the other guard position, number 4, Skylar Diggins-Smith. At the small forward position, number 11, Elena Deladon. The other forward, number 35, Jonquel Jones. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your Seattle Storm.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Dallas Wings as they play against the Seattle Storm. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Ryan Banafitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. Oh, even this early in the season, it's becoming clear who the true title contenders are.
But there is still a lot that could change. There could be some big-time players on the move before mid-season.
This is when general managers start mapping out their trade strategy. They might not want to make deals right away, but a few teams will look very different by the trade deadline. What a score Ogunbowale is, a primetime threat to shoot off the catch.
Outside Sims. Good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Really nice drive to the basket, using some of that agility.
Outside, Agumbawale. Pass to Deladon. Now Diggins Smith. Now here's Turner. Jones. She's guarded by Griner. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Agumbawale. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
That's the fearless mentality you get with Agumbawale. She's not going to shy away from contact inside.
Cooper, the 17-footer goes down.
Great job to orchestrate from that close to the hoop.
The 2020 season was just so different. The entire season was played in Bradenton, Florida, and I think that makes Seattle's championship in the Wubble that much more impressive.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
Outside Sims. And good that time. And that 2020 championship by the Storm, arguably the most challenging title in WNBA history.
Well, you tip your hat to Bird, Stewart, Lloyd, the rest of that 2020 Storm team. The physical and mental challenges they overcome, we've never seen it. We may never see it again.
4 makes on 4 shots. Everything has fallen for them early.
Here's Sims. And the layup's good off the glass.
Easily under 6 feet. Sims scores inside with her IQ, her basketball smarts. Plus, she has no fear of shot blockers.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Well, it's all about breaking the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Turner. Outside for Diggins Smith. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Consistently carrying a solid workload, Diggins Smith has proven her ability to succeed at this level.
Up again. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is great timing. She is one tough customer on the offensive glass.
It's almost like she has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And hers might be better than just about anyone. What do you think, guys?
Both teams deciding to change it up.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, pass to Young. Hits the jumper in space.
Flashy handles from Young. Certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
The wings trail. Now Griner. Guarded by Jones. Here's Brown. Jones. Sinks the triple.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Ball's knocked loose. She's got a clear path. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Now that's a quick bucket. She's very solid in transition.
Well, she does love the chance to get out and run.
And it's out of bounds to the Storm as Seattle retains possession.
Substitution on the court.
McBride left side. Baseline J on the way. Good. She hits the jumper.
Well, this is the confidence that McBride has in herself. She understands how to carve through defenses with her ball handling.
And Cox gets it to go.
Both teams on fire right now from the opening tip.
This is going to be an entertaining game of basketball today, folks. I think that much is obvious.
Get your popcorn ready.
And it's out of bounds for the Storm as Seattle retains possession. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. And again, Seattle with the triple.
This is what being a great teammate is all about. They're trying to understand when the defense has overcommitted.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Storm, up 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter. close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Seattle leading. Outside Lloyd. Back to Diggins-Smith. An amazing finish with a hand right in her face.
Brings so much intensity to the court. Diggins-Smith energizes her entire team with plays like that.
After sitting out the 2019 season due to the birth of her child, Skylar Diggins-Smith was traded before the 2020 season. One of the blockbuster deals in league history.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Chanwa. She's covered by Cox. She gets it in there. And Diggins-Smith was dealt for 3 future first-round picks.
Going from Dallas to Phoenix, forming a big 3 with Griner and Taurasi. 3 1s. It's a really hefty price, but Diggins-Smith is one of the truly elite players in the league.
Seattle with the ball. To the inside. Deladon, good.
Credit Diggins-Smith for finding the open teammate. Skylar has insane hoops IQ. Knows where all the chess pieces are.
2 points. That one goes in.
She was 1 step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
And it's the Storm with the ball. To the middle. Chanwa. And the layup is good.
Through her first 5 years in the league, not 1 3-point attempt. Achunwa is a throwback power forward. She's going to pound you inside.
And the Wings call time here.
Nets always have their own style, look a bit different on the floor. Skylar Diggins-Smith, one of the many great left-handed players in the WNBA.
Odyssey Sims for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. It's all knotted up.
Constantly evolving. Sims understands that progress is a process, and you can see it on her 3-point shot there.
And Diggins-Smith, of course, a lefty, among one of the great southpaws in the league.
Yeah, you have the MVP, Asia Wilson, fellow first overall pick, Kelsey Plum, and then you also have Kelsey Mitchell. But listen, lefties like Skylar are just difficult to guard because they pretty much do opposite of what you normally see.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for her.
Making the all-rookie team after a strong first-year campaign. Sims wasted no time once she entered the WNBA.
Back to Diggins-Smith. Second chance shot. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
Well, Jones has a talent for owning the boards. Here she keeps the play alive and finishes it strong.
Count that bucket.
These two teams continue to trade punches back and forth like heavyweight fighters.
The momentum swings are impossible to keep track of. The energy in this building just keeps changing.
It's been such a crazy game.
Knocked loose. Here's Griner. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
With an incredible motor, Griner plays with the attitude of someone just trying to make the team, not the all-world superstar she is. That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Dallas leading. Now Sims. She's got 12. For 3. And again, it's the Wings from deep.
Yeah, she's a big reason why they have the lead because, look, she's made all of her field goals so far and remains a hot hand.
Pass to Gumbawale. This one for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Strong answer from Ogunbowale, a title winner in college. She is a flat-out competitor.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be over the back ball here.
Well, another foul will give us 3 before the half. That's something to keep an eye on.
Both teams will make substitutions. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Sims up top, guarded by Diggins Smith. And there are the Wings with another bucket.
Letting the game come to her naturally. When Sims does this, she's capable of dominating the defense.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Wings. They lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. What can you say? Sims, an impressive effort here today.
You know, it didn't take long to see what type of game she was going to have today. She came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
And if you look at her shot chart, it looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. There is no reason for her to settle for anything less.
To the paint. And she converts the layup.
Perhaps the D was focusing too much on Ogunbowale. Maybe that's why she found a wide-open teammate.
And no lack of aggression on that move. And that's good enough for the 2K drive.
What a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration.
The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
The D has no answer for Ogunbowale, which is why she keeps getting the ball and capitalizing.
Well, after a solid rookie season, Jonquel Jones had a breakout second year in 2017, setting a WNBA record with almost 12 boards a game.
That one goes in.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities. Well, with her height, Reiner a clear view of the court and allows her to spot open teammates.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. And Jonquel Jones won most improved player during that 2017 season.
And more than doubling her scoring average. Jones made serious leaps that 2017 season, starting to show that MVP-level impact that Jones has on a game.
The Wings making a switch here.
In for the Wings, Lauren Cox.
On defense, Dallas. It's a 1-point game. Great D that time from Nalissa Smith.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. Very good start to the half.
And it's Sims missing. Here's Ogunbowale. 15 points in the game. Here's Young. And the shot goes in.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
And that one's good. Cooper.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
2 minutes.
Now here's Ogunbowale. She's covered by Sims. Ogunbowale shot is off.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. Great feed by Sims. With her court vision, she knows where all her teammates are.
Down low, Turner. That one falls, coming off Arike Ogunbowale's nice feed.
We're seeing some good ball movement out of them.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
And the Wings call time here.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Pass to Cooper. And here's Egbo. From downtown, and that one's good. Cooper.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage.
Seattle trailing here. Inside. Great pass to set up the land.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
She's been key for them, the way she's distributed the ball.
No doubt. Look, when the offense runs through her, it's smooth operation.
Outside, Agumbawale shoots the 3. Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. That's a scorching 86%.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Ajanwa with the steal. Outside Lloyd. Agumbawale. And the Storm tack on 2 more.
Well, it's tough to stop Agumbawale when she's letting it rip. She can get those shots off in a hurry.
Shots good by Smith.
Since halftime, this has really become an intense ball game.
The effort we're seeing from both sides has been phenomenal. I'm locked in.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ajanwa. And the basket by Deladon.
Excellent last-minute decision to pull the shot down and make the dish.
Banked in off the glass.
What muscle from Smith, able to push away the defense and still score.
Just 3 on the clock. Again, Seattle. And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Storm out in front, leading by just 2. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter.
Made another one.
She showed us she's got a little point guard in her with this tremendous setup.
That was a terrific pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by her.
Come on, fans, it's the 4th quarter.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. On the wing, Kayla McBride. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Now, these fans, they are getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game we've got here.
Absolutely. Almost impossible to separate these teams up to this point. I'll bet this one's close all the way.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Pass to Brown. The shot will not fall. Good defensive work by Jonquel Jones. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. And the Storm, another 3.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective. McBride has a quick and accurate release.
Unstoppable offense for both teams. I love the pace of this game.
Yeah, the pace is only picking up the deeper we get into this game. This has absolutely been a fun one to watch.
Deladon, good.
That basket, it's why Deladon is one of the best in the WNBA. She finishes when it's difficult, not just the open looks.
Egbo gets the bucket.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Seattle in the lead. McBride outside. It's good. The assist that time.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist total, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead of that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
And the Wings call time here. One player who's been getting it done is Agumbawale.
She's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding her, you got to get into her jersey. You can't sag off her at all, or you're just asking her to drop another 3 on you.
Odyssey Sims for 3. Good for her 9th make in just 12 shots and even 75% shooting. Deladon outside. Back to Diggins Smith. From 12 feet out, and it's Seattle scoring again.
Well, those contested baskets are a product of the countless hours Diggins Smith has put in the gym, perfecting her craft.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Sims. 2 minutes. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Never shying away from the big moment. Instead, Sims steps up to the plate and delivers.
Here's Diggins Smith, and it's blocked by Kaylani Brown. And it's out of bounds to the Storm as Seattle retains possession.
In for your Seattle Storm, Jackie Young.
On defense, Dallas, trailing by 5. Outside, Diggins Smith. And the Storm, another three.
Yeah, Diggins Smith showing supreme focus here, not letting anything interfere with the three-point shot.
Pass to Cooper. The 3. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
And just when you thought the fans were starting to go berserk, a silencer on the other end. Potential game-saving 3 right there.
We'll see, Tim, but one way or the other, some fantastic drama unfolding.
What a game.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Deladon outside. Back to Diggins Smith. Pass to Jones. Second shot opportunity. And she lays it up and in.
You can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate. Go inside and take charge of the paint.
Got that one up quick.
Well, if you came to see some offense, you're really liking what you're seeing.
Yeah, no lack of scoring pop in this one. I just hope you didn't come to see defense, because if you did, you've had a long day.
So come on, who comes to a basketball game to see defense?
First team foul.
Right side, Diggins Smith.
A reliable defender, Sims moves her feet well in order to stay with her opposition.
Here's Griner. Connects! And she has brought them within 2 points.
Vital bucket by Griner. Remember, she's played in international competitions, a national title game. She's been in so many pressure moments.
A great field for when the team needs a big play. Jones is a timely and dependable scorer.
Outside Sims. Yes! And she has brought them within 2 points.
If there really is something called a clutch game, then Brown definitely has it. What a huge shot.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Diggins Smith. Jones. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And she almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk to them. Your thoughts, guys?
Well, they're drawing up really the only thing they can here. Get off a quick shot, then foul.
That's got to be the game plan. I mean, free throws are really their only hope here.
Odyssey Sims for 3. It's good. And that shot brings them within just 1.
Massive shot by Sims. She's hitting big shots on every level, a player who demands the ball late in games. And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game. Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt here.
A chance here to send it to overtime.
They need a 3.
Odyssey Sims for 3. Right between the eyes. Oh, that is an enormous three-pointer. That will count. Oh, had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Regulation has ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. And what great competition we are seeing tonight. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we will now see how these next few minutes of basketball pans out. And here are the Storm now. Now here's Diggins Smith. She's guarded closely. Bucket is good.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Here's Sims.
Sims.
Well, Sims has some of the best handles in the league, and she's just so productive when the ball's in her hands.
And it's the Storm with the ball. Pass to Jones. Count it. And she's now 8 of 9 from the field.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Here's Sims. And Dallas again with the bucket.
In between space. Sims utilizes it quite well. She attempts lots of two-point jumpers. We just don't see much anymore.
Seattle calls timeout. Left side, Diggins Smith. Alina Deladon has the open look. It's good. The assist that time from Skylar Diggins Smith.
Another big-time play by Deladon. She's who this team looks for in big spots. Clutch. All her life, Griner's been leaned on to make the big shots. There's another.
Here's Diggins Smith. Shot number 12 goes in. We've made 7 of those 12 now.
That's a pivotal hoop from Diggins Smith, calling her own number, running the show for this team. She's got a sense of the important possessions.
This game is all tied up because of her. Who knows where they'd be without her scoring today?
And it's the Storm with the ball. And that's a foul called on Odyssey Sims. That's her 4th foul of the contest.
First team foul.
To the paint. To the middle.
Scoring herself, Diggins Smith is such a dynamic playmaker, can get her shot and loves taking them in the big moments. Don't want to get in that habit of letting the offense invite you in.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
She's got ice water in her veins, guys. No way she's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I love Jones's demeanor in clutch situations because she doesn't fear potential mistakes and just lets her game do the talking.
And a basket by Brown.
You have to be mentally strong to not just take, but make the big buckets. Brown's able to come through for her team.
Here's Sims.
Yes!
Odyssey Sims.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Now a timeout called by Seattle.
What do you say, man? Let's hear it.
Here's Diggins Smith. Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. Pass to Jones. Kicks it out to Deladon. Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Diggins Smith. Buries the triple.
Sometimes when you're a talented one like Diggins Smith, there are nights you have to shoulder the load yourself. Huge night for Skylar. She keeps on scoring.
Dallas calls timeout. Your thoughts, guys?
It's come down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to catch the ball, make a quick pass, and then get it airborne.
Sinks the three-pointer.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting. Keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing?
Supporting your team.
And so it's Dallas who scraped by with the win.
Next event.
They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride, boys. I mean, thought it might end in regulation, but they came through big and did exactly what they needed to once we got to overtime.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.